Good morning. Let's begin in a comfortable seated or laying down position with your eyes closed and your body can relax. Let's bring our awareness first to our breath, beginning on our next inhale, making it nice and long, pulling that breath in through the nose to the back of the throat, filling up the belly, filling up the body. And when you exhale, release out the mouth, letting it all go. Another inhale in through the nose, pulling it to the back of the throat. And when you exhale, release out the mouth. Another inhale in through the nose, pulling in. And when you exhale, release out the mouth. And let's begin with our grounding and protecting affirmation. So please repeat after me. I am of God and the unity of all there is. And I ground and harmonize myself to Mother Earth and in my body. I ask my angels and guides of God of the light to protect me and my connection in all totality, making me invisible to anything less than for my highest good. And I do not consent to the negatively polarized timeline or plan. I'm breathing that in. And let's pull some cleansing energy down from the universe. Whatever color you see is perfect. But we're going to pull this almost relaxation, purifying energy down the top of the head, down the face, relaxing the face muscles, the jaw, down the neck, the shoulders, rolling the shoulders back, letting them fall from the ears, opening the chest, feeling this energy, this relaxation, this purifying go down the arms, down into the hands, opening the hands, down the front of the chest and the back of the upper back, down the torso, mid-back, past your ribs, into your low abs, into your hips, into your low back, into your thighs, your knees, your calves, all the way down, down, down into your ankles and your feet, even those small muscles on the bottom of each foot. And with your awareness at your feet, let's feel ourselves walking on an earthen floor, on an earth path, feeling the soil, the vegetation below you, feeling the harmony of Mother Earth below your feet. And as you walk on this path, it takes you to the door to our sacred space. And if you can see the doorknob, open and enter, allowing the door to close behind you. And when you're in our sacred space, you can see the sacred water source off to the left with that looking glass feature, that space-like view of Mother Earth in the middle. You can see the communal bonfire, the crystal castle in the distance, and all the vegetation, the lush plant life and how beautiful it is. And so as you come to the communal bonfire, sitting around it like our ancestors did for millennia, connecting over fire, learning about the universe, seeing the stars, and understanding who they were. As you sit around that communal bonfire, you notice that it is a rose gold flame. It's a beautiful pink tinted flame representing the unity, the merging of these sides, the merging of the solar and the lunar, the merging of the masculine and the feminine, the merging of the seemingly opposites are unified in this fire. This is why the color will look slightly different to everybody, and you will see the rainbow of colors within. And as you sit around the communal bonfire, recognizing you are not alone, you are a team, you are unified in your efforts for goodness, for improvement, that you are not carrying the world on your shoulders, but we shoulder the burden together. You are not alone. You're not carrying this weight by yourself. And so today is Friday. Today is the day of the goddess, of any goddess, but technically of Venus. So it is the day of love, fertility, indulgences, beautifying ourselves. It is the day of self-care and reprieve and rest and enjoyment. And so I want to do some of that for Mother Earth, because she's kind of like a goddess in her own way. And so let's go to the edge of the sacred water source, seeing that looking glass feature, seeing Mother Earth from that space view. And let's pull down, with Venus's permission, we'll pull down some of that healing energy, some of that beautifying energy, some of that indulgence energy, that self-care, that rest, that reprieve, that spa day-like energy. Pulling that down from Venus, filling your hands with like a green orb of this goddess energy, the ultimate goddess energy. Pulling down that frequency, those codes of love that are available in this Venus energy. Those frequencies of fertility. Fertility for creation, creation of all things. Creation of life, from the smallest life to the seemingly biggest. Creation of ideas, of growth, of innovation. Fertility represents more than just physical creation. Pulling down all of those goddess-like frequencies and codes, filling up this ball of energy in your hands. And whatever else you need that Venus can give, Mother Gaia, whatever else you think she needs, I'm going to pull some of that down too. Making sure that all of that love, as the goddess of love, represents pulling all that down to that orb. And when you feel you filled up with everything that's for the highest good of Mother Gaia and her children. With your hands, you're going to shape that orb. You can shape it into a crown or a necklace or a ring or whatever you shape it into. We're going to give it to Mother Earth in a minute. So using your hands, shaping it, maybe it looks jeweled, maybe it's gold, maybe it's rose gold. But we're going to give Mother Earth, on the count of 3, we're going to throw it into the sacred water source, the portal that exists in that looking glass. And it's going to, like in space, fall and wrap itself around Mother Earth. 1, 2, 3. And on the count of 3, you throw your jewels, your jeweled in. And with a plop, it falls through the surface of the water, being sent through space, landing on top and around Mother Earth, ornamenting her, bejeweling her, showing her love and indulgence. And if you can get as like a zoom in feature on part of Mother Earth, notice how we are planting the seeds of beautification and not of her natural beauty. There's nothing more that could be done for those things. They are already in their highest essence. But in the manufactured aspects, noticing how we're planting the seeds for beautiful fruit and food trees and plants instead of ornamental, that we are allowing some wildness in places, that we are allowing the greenness, the beauty, the natural nature of Mother Earth to shine through. Her gifts of abundance, her bounty, her fertility, allowing that to be ever present so people can know the truth. Seeing those food plants, those herb plants in places where we have not seen them before, making these nutritious and healing foods available to all. That is our divine birthright, and this is entirely possible. Seeing the other ways that this goddess energy is planting seeds around Mother Earth. And when you zoom out, coming back to the shore of the sacred water source, you notice that there is a small ornamental, small bejeweled thing for you as well. Maybe it's a crown or a necklace or a bracelet. This is for you in gratitude for your work, your alchemy for Mother Earth, for Mother Gaia. And this goddess gift is available for you. So place it on your body, place it on your cosmic body, your astral body, allowing yourself to be bejeweled, protected, honored, exalted. Enjoying the feeling of that, feeling it already radiating through all the way to your physical body, into your physical cells, your cellular DNA, and your soul DNA. And thanking Mother Earth, thanking Venus for her help, thanking all the planets, all their astrological components that are like the code of the game we're in. Thanking yourself, thanking each other, thanking a sacred space, which is almost like a heaven of sorts. Finding your way back to the front of the garden, taking your bejeweled object with you that goes with you, that's yours. And when you're ready, you can exit the garden, sealing the door behind you, finding yourself back on that earthen path, feeling your feet back on the soil, walking back into the room where you are, coming back into your physical body, becoming aware of the sounds around you, becoming aware of your body resting, coming back to your senses as you take a beautiful and deep breath in, feeling life and love in your body because that's what it is. Coming all the way back to your senses as you release. When you're ready, you can open and come all the way back. Thank you so much, my friends. Happy Friday. Happy Day of the Goddess. I encourage you to find the rhythms and the seasons, the universal energies that feel appropriate to you, whether it's following the moon or the seasons or the sun or the days of the week and how they correspond to the planets. But I encourage you to use these natural rhythms and cycles to add a little magic into your life. This is available to you. This has always been available to us. This is part of our ancestors, all of our ancestors. So I encourage you, I recommend finding a way to incorporate these into your daily practices, anchoring yourself into the magic of life with these small things. So thank you so much. I'll be with you again tomorrow, 7:15. 10 more days of the 40 days of peace gathering. Can you believe it? It has been very magical and fun. Thank you so much for joining me. We're a team. I couldn't do this without you. And I will be with you tomorrow. Enjoy your Friday.